Hello, Sid here, and welcome to the Drunken Ork. Now, a while ago now, I'd done a build with the Battlewagon kit and built a kill rig. Now, I haven't showed this build before on this channel. I did show the build quite recently as part of the Warboss channel with the old Warboss competition, which had myself, Dim, the hobby git, and Clint off of Essex Boys, all showing our Battlewagon builds. You want to build something different to a Battlewagon. Dim done a fantastic mechanical squigoth, and Essex did a war rig, which is basically a vast long fuel tanker with turrets, and it's huge, it's ridiculous. And I've done a kill rig, or a Rokker rig, which is basically a moving platform stage for a goth rock band to perform on. And this is the build video for that. Now, this is the exact build video that's been lifted directly from the Warboss video. So if you've seen that video, you've seen this video I'm just about to show you. If you haven't, hope you enjoy it. Now, it is a chopped down version. It's only about 15 minutes long. I am going to release sort of the director's cut though, which will be over an hour long, to be fair, which is the whole sort of process, because it was quite complicated, the build in places. And yeah, I'm going to release that in hopefully a day or two. So if you've already seen that, you probably don't really want to watch this one, because it's just like a trailer to that movie, if you follow. And if you've seen this one, you might still want to go and see that one, because there'll be more stuff in it. Just watch both. You know what I mean? Why not? And do all the YouTube necessaries. But yeah, anyway, here's the video. Hope you enjoy. Hello, Sid here, and welcome to the Drunken Up Norway. And welcome to the Warbosses. Now, this is a video within a video, which is going to be looking at my build for the Ork Warboss Battlewagon Challenge. I'm sure you've just seen 5 fantastic Warboss builds, or have 5 fantastic Warboss builds to go, or have some 2 numbers, which both are up to 5, if you put one of the numbers before and after. Basically, I hope you're enjoying the 6 Warboss build videos. And the subsequent builds, of course. What industrious Warbosses we are. And in my build, I decided to take the Battlewagon kit, because you voted for it, top voting by the way, and make a kill rig, because I don't have a kill rig, and that is a big fat lie, because I do have a kill rig, and there it is. I got that far through it and went, yeah, just gonna leave that there for a little bit. I will get back to it, but I'm going to have something else pulling it. Maybe a dread. I don't know. I do like a dread. So, I wanted to make another kill rig. I also had been sitting on a particular RTLW kit. The Ork Rock Band. Absolute superb sculpts. 5 minis, a singer, a drummer, a keyboardist, and a couple of axemen, bassist and lead guitar. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Kill rig is basically going to be a moving stage for those guys. So this video itself is going to take you through that build. It's going to be a really sort of chopped down version. I'm going to put the full build video up on my own channel, The Drunken Ork, because it's going to be about an hour or so long. It's going to be quite long. It goes into, as usual, the far ends of a fart, detail wise. You know, there's no detail left unturned or spared. You know, add your own idiom or analogy or whatever they are, I don't know. But it's going to be a lot longer. Not suitable for this video. So this is a chop down bit to about 10, possibly 15 minutes. Who knows? Well, you will at the end. I don't know now, because I can't see into the future. But yeah, let's have a look at the build. So here we go. This is what I'm starting off with, which is the Battlewagon cab. I've cut the back off, and I've also used the sides from the back piece to extend it up. A couple of rods inside there just to add as well a little bit of additional structural support. Bits of plastic card around the top. That is to help support the lid when I put that back on, and also to give us a little bit more stage space to work with on top. I'll need to fill that front in as well, of course. This is going to be pulled by the trampler squig. You see I've already had that painted up, got that with the kill rig itself, and it's going to be attached with a harness and a whole rig section up the front. Now because I'm using this as a stage for a rock band, I need some speakers. So I've got this. It's a speaker stack. Basically modelled on a picture I saw from an old festival which just had a vast wall of speakers, all different types and makes and sizes, and just all stacked together, and I thought it looked so cool, so I've replicated that for the speakers of my kill rig. Now since this is a kill rig, it needs to have butcher boys, which are the fellas who stand on the sides with the choppers. Their platform will be made of these, the pieces of the Battlewagon, which will go on the side of the scaffolding. The scaffolding itself is made from these pieces of plastic rod. About $5 each. These pieces are quite expensive, but they are pretty nice, and it's a lot easier than doing it yourself. Here you can see on the lid I have made a raised stage section out of some diamond pattern check plate and some little plastic rods. That's for the drummer to sit on and do his drumming. It's flattened off on one end just because that's where the speakers are going to be. I've also put some mesh tape over the windows as well, and added some more supports at the back. Yeah, we've got the girders on, so they go down at the front, then you've got the flat platforms for the butcher boys to stand on, and it goes back up to where there's going to be a platform that goes over the top of the trampler squig. There's also a couple of arms coming out from the sides of the Battlewagon cab, which lock into the trampler squig's little sockets on his arse cheeks. I also blocked in the front of the cab, although it's going to need armour plating up as well, just to make it a bit more orky. There we go, we've added some more armour plate and put some rivets on it. I've also put this little support on the front, that's to hold a little mini stage for the keyboardist, keyboard operator, organist. At the front you can see I've had a couple of little speakers and the saw blades, and then the trampler squig clips in here, and the speakers blast the music into his ears. And by switching the audio channels to left and right you can steer them. Here's a little platform for the keyboardist, lots of dags on there, checker plate with a few other riveted pieces, that'll sit right there. And there's the platform for the lead singer. It's a lot bigger than a keyboardist's one, probably it's written in his contract I imagine. It's got some bigger dags at the front as well, like big teeth. That sits right up the front there. Now on top of the speakers I've added this big glyph plate. Now just cut out the basic shape of an orc and some hands, and then with other bits of plastic card stuck those on top for the actual detail, just cutting out little shapes basically. And on the back just scored the main pieces just to show where those bits of like different sections hammered together. Yeah, put the hands on some girders, ready to rock. Also going to have a bagpiper up there, you know, just in case there's any AC/DC covers. Now to cover the back of the speakers, I've made this little flag, which is just 1/2 mil plastic card, which I went out with a lighter to try and flutter it up. I don't know if that's the correct term or not. Got a little bit lighter happy, scorched some of it, and actually warped a little bit of its flagpole as well. Just stray melter shot hit that metal flagpole, it happens. But yeah, it'll do the job. Yeah, I've started painting it. I primed it black, then just weathered the living shit out of it with different browns and metallics. I also painted the red little panels on and the blacks on the tyres and what have you. Still quite a bit to do on it though. I also sprayed the speakers metallic and then just picked out various ones with brown contrast paints. It just adds lots of different shades and tones to it without being too much of a ball ache, to be totally honest. And I will go back and weather this a little bit more. Yeah, we've got the two kill rig guns, the sticker and the big lobber. They've been painted up, and I've also mounted them on long legs so they can sit on the side of the kill rig, out of the road basically, because it was getting a little bit cluttered on there. In addition to painting the guns, I also painted some of the crew. These are the gunners, as well as a piper, the driver, or steerer anyway, and just the dude in the command hatch. And there's the platforms. I've done the checker plate on the floor, and the rest of it's still just basic priming here. Yeah, we go. The kill rig is now attached to the base, and the platforms are attached on. I've painted the blue bits of the kill rig here too, which is mostly just dags if I'm being honest. and a couple of checker plates, and a couple of hazard stripes, as well as a few colours picked out for the barrels and what have you. Little grot steerer has also been glued on, and the steer and the speakers for the squig are gold. This is the drummer. He's been painted and attached to his platform along with the little turret orc who's having a bit of a rager. Yeah, that just clips on the top there relatively easily. Magnets on the sides for the guns, so they just snap into place. Here's a keyboardist with his Flabberhar organ. Nice little model. Got a lovely flamer tank on his back with a little Imperial Guard teddy bear chained to it. Just lovely. There's a bassist, literally with his axe. It has got a rocket on the end of it, and he's got his own speaker system on the back as well. Bit of a Gene Simmons tone going on. We've also got the lead guitarist with his top hat and curls. He's also got Lash written on his chainsword under his guitar. Oh, who could he be? Answers on a postcard. Well, leave it in the comments. It's 2023 for fuck's sake. But he's quite a cool model. Trench coat all billowed out behind him. Jeans. And because of him and his peg leg, I decided not to magnetise the models to the... Here I've got the lead singer, screaming at the mic. There's a few options with him, like if you want to give him a power claw, or you want to have him holding his slugger and his holster's empty. But I went for the devil horns. And I also made him a little mic stand. And there's the speakers. I've put the piper on, and I've painted the oak glyph. To be honest with you, I just stippled the whole thing with Warflesh, and then stippled it more with Warboss green, then Scarsnick green, and a little bit of Krieg camo at the top just to highlight it. And the teeth were just stippled bone white followed by white. I was amazed how well it turned out. I just got an old brush and I chopped the bristles down. I mean, I say an old brush, I got 50 of them for a tenner. I cut the bristles down and just stippled it, and I would like to say I was very, very impressed with the way it turned out. I will do more of this. And on the back, Rage Against the Marine. Some checks down the side, they're actually transfers, and then just a bit of freehand. And because I put it over the back of the speakers, I didn't have to do any wiring. The speakers eagerly leap onto the back of the kill rig and add a lovely little backdrop there for the upper deck. So that's the build. Pretty pleased with how it came out. Actually, I'm very pleased with how it came out. There it is. It's the beast. It is a little bit large. It's going to be tricky to transport. I don't like carrying it across the room, if I'm honest. So, you know, putting it in a car and taking it to the other end of the country to smash some gits up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Rabbit's nose. If you know, you know. But yeah, I like it. There's a lot going on. It's like a proper old school orc sort of build that I used to look at and go, wow, there's so much to see. So I like that sort of stuff. And yeah, done. Done and done. So I hope you like it. Like I said before, if you want to see the full build, make yourself some sandwiches and a flask of coffee, and Drunken Ork will have it on in a bit. Maybe now. Check. And that's it. I'm going to leave you with a few more detailed pictures of the finished model. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Don't switch off. There's still a bit of the other video to go. It's Dread again. Near him. But still... enjoy the rest of the Warboss video. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to everything you see. We all need our love. We all need your love. Take care, kids. Bye-bye.